Oh, baby, baby. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're taking on the difficult task of ranking every Britney Spears album from worst to best.
Counting 1, 2, 3.
What's the Princess of Pop's signature song? Which record best defines her career?
It's Britney, bitch.
And how does each album hold up?
Keep on dancing till the world ends.
Let's get to work, bitch. Number 9. Britney Jean. As huge Britney fans, it pains us to come down on any of her albums, but some simply have to sink to the bottom. There's a number of reasons why Britney Jean is her most critically panned and lowest-selling record, though shockingly, a lot of this isn't even her fault. Although it was promoted as Brit's most personal studio recording yet.
I want to show you the different sides of who I am. I am a performer. I'm a mom. I'm funny. I'm your friend. I'm Britney Jean.
The end result was pretty far from it.
You want a Lamborghini? Sip martinis. Look hot in a bikini.
Primarily produced by will.i.am, there's an over-reliance on auto-tune.
You make me feel like a million billion.
Popular theories assert that backup vocalist Maya Marie filled in for Britney on a number of songs, which would mean there are some cases where Britney isn't even actually Britney.
You're my brightest morning star. You're my brightest morning star. You're my brightest morning star.
The album was rushed out to align with her 2013 Vegas residency, so execs may have been determined to prove they could make a Britney album without her full involvement, and they were terribly wrong.
It's crazy. We have a load of work to do in very little time to bring this vision to reality.
Outside of singles Work Bitch and maybe Perfume, there's sadly nothing memorable here. Ultimately, Britney Jean overpromised and underdelivered.
I want to believe.
Number 8. Femme Fatale. Okay, this is where things get tough. Femme Fatale is beloved by so many fans, and it's an undeniably fun dance album. As for why it ranks so low on our list, the record simply has no true legacy. Femme Fatale was a big departure from her signature sound. The experimental design clearly rides the overproduced Max Martin, Dr. Luke EDM wave. Till the World Ends and I Wanna Go are great party tracks. For 2011,
Time to blow out.
like Britney Jean, Femme Fatale hasn't aged all that well, especially considering the lead single is a bit dubstep influenced.
Give me something good. Don't wanna wait, I want it now. Now.
To be clear, music failing to be timeless isn't inherently a problem. After all, Britney's early albums are so explicitly tied to the Y2K era.
All I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right.
However, the difference is that those records trailblazed a distinct style of pop and drove trends, whereas Femme Fatale simply chased trends. In fact, it feels a bit lost amongst albums by artists like Lady Gaga and Kesha, who were leading the charge with more authority at the time. Number 7. Baby One More Time. You might be surprised to see the album that launched Britney into superstardom so low on the list, but that's just a testament to how many incredible LPs she has under her belt. Baby One More Time is best known for the single by the same name. But the '99 debut spawned a number of other chart-topping hits for the icon in the making. It holds impressive accolades, like the highest-selling album for a solo teenage artist of all time. It's Britney's highest-selling record, too. Although it made Britney a household name, it did receive some criticism for falling into the camp of immature teen pop. This is a bit of a stretch, though, considering Britney was just 16 when she released her first single.
It was my first video, and I was really nervous about how the end results were going to turn out.
Perhaps the biggest issue with Baby One More Time is that, through a modern lens, it doesn't feel like the album was really for anyone anymore. Her early fans are all grown up, and likely relate more to her mature music. And the current teeny bop generation has moved on to the Billie Eilishes and Olivia Rodrigos of the world.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together and
Number 6. Oops, I Did It Again. Britney's sophomore album confirmed that she was far from a one-hit wonder. It also refined the now 18-year-old's image from pigtails to latex. While the record does lean into some of the whimsical, daydreaming songs that made Baby One More Time pop.
don't let me be the last to know.
It has a sharper edge in its construction.
There's nothing you can do or say.
There's a little less desperately wishing upon a star, and a lot more unapologetically reaching for the stars.
She's a lucky, she's a star.
From Britney's confidently charged vocals to the fiercer production, Oops, I Did It Again soared up the charts, giving us incredible tracks like Lucky and Stronger. The titular single earned a diamond-certified #1 spot in countries across the globe, and the album became the fastest ever selling record by a female artist. So she wasn't lying when she said,
I think I did it again.
a major shortcoming that lands Oops in the middle of the pack is that Brit only has one writing credit on the entire album, which sort of bolsters the manufactured pop star criticism she often received. Number 5. Glory. On the other end of the spectrum, Glory is an album Britney had tons of involvement in. She co-wrote a number of songs and even co-produced Private Show.
Take your seat now on the private show.
Released in 2016, Glory saw the pop icon testing out an R&B hip-hop influence, prominent on tracks like Make Me and Slumber Party.
Like a slumber party. No, not you, but we ain't gonna sleep tonight.
Full of glorious ballads, the album features a wide pool of collaborators all working in stride to bring Britney's vision to life. It received favorable critical reception upon release, and fans widely considered it her best album in years. Part of what makes Glory such a pleasure to celebrate, even to this day, is just how much fun Britney had making it.
I'm very proud. This is the first time I've really done an album that I'm more hands-on than I've ever been. So it's just, I'm really proud. It's like my baby.
It's a cohesive body of work, with playful, sensual lyrics that welcome listeners into a world Britney is finally in control of.
You can cry wolf, but you know I ain't gonna be here tomorrow. Oh no.
The infamous conservatorship battle started just a few years after this album cycle, making it her last studio album to date. We'd love for Brit to release more music, but should this be her final album, it's safe to say she went out on a high note. Number 4. Circus. Ah, the comeback album. It feels a bit odd to say this, considering Britney had given us nothing but stellar albums up to this point. Her 6th record, which was released just a year after Blackout, is sort of meant to be more of a comeback for Britney's personal life. She's platinum blonde again, so it's as if producers are signaling that she's cleaned her act up and is ready to deliver more smash hits. Sloppy VMA performances left at the door.
Britney is back.
Even the opening line of Rolling Stone's Circus review reads, quote, "Britney may have left the psych ward, but on Circus, she proves she's still a freak." All of this aside, the album itself is undeniably solid. There are very few skips, with catchy singles earning massive radio play. And tracks like Kill the Lights and Mannequin standing out in their own right. The synth-forward instrumentation is crisp, and the kooky vocal chops create indelible earworms that are fun to sing along to. Ultimately, Circus does feel a bit safer than some of her previous work, which was probably an intentional PR move. But the success of the album's clear, given the Circus tour was her highest grossing.
I'm running this. Like a circus, yeah. Like a what?
Number 3. In the Zone. Like the title alludes, Brit is now a fully realized club crawler. She spent a lot of her early career testing the waters with a more seductive sound and friskier lyrics.
I know I may be young, but I've got feelings too.
After all, she was under society's looking glass as a family-friendly tween act who risked drumming up controversy should she choose to lean into her sexual side.
Think about the 12-year-olds who saw you on the VMAs and think what they're thinking. They probably are thinking that it's okay to dress like that, which it's not.
I'm not their parent, man.
Caution to the wind, Britney simply goes for it on In the Zone. Toxic is perhaps the most definitive song of her adult career, especially with that iconic music video. She fully sheds the girl next door image to become a siren dancing in the back of the club at 3 a.m. On early mornings, she whispers, the transformation simply feels complete. Instead of singing about her broken heart on a yard swing, she's now kissing Madonna at the VMAs. In the Zone feels like a breakthrough because it's full of vampy, cohesive bangers from start to finish. I Got That Boom Boom scored a dance-off scene in White Chicks, proving that this album was made for the clubs.
They want a battle. Let's go, girls.
Even Every Time, the only true slow song on the record, was recently mixed into Charli XCX's Boiler Room set. We can't move on without acknowledging the incredible meme potential of Britney channeling her inner NSYNC when she wails, oh, and hot take, Showdown might be the most underrated track of Britney's entire discography. Number 2. Britney. Britney's third album feels like the best of both worlds. It perfectly marries where she started and where she was going, delivering bubblegum pop and club bangers that just melt together effortlessly. Boys is a lascivious anthem that previews her In the Zone era.
When a girl is with one, then she's in control.
At the same time, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman harkens back to the essence of Baby One More Time, but the lyrics set it in a new age, contextualizing the album and defining where Britney was in both her personal life and career.
I'm just trying to find the woman in me, yeah.
Overprotected manages to be both a bop and pointed critique of how she's been treated.
I can't help the way I feel, but my life has been so overprotected.
There's also the gnarly I Love Rock and Roll cover. Anyone remember Crossroads? The Princess of Pop actually feels more like a rock star this time around.
Come and take the time and dance with me. Ow.
Truthfully, it's her most rebellious anthems that seem the most earnest. Y2K trendsetters, the Neptunes, worked closely with Britney to refine the punchy harmonic dissonance heard throughout. Furthermore, Britney herself decided that the Dream Within a Dream tour, which supported this album, was her favorite to perform. Plus, the record's biggest song, I'm a Slave for You, owns the title of most iconic live performance by the megastar. Need we go on? Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Blackout. This is it. The pop Bible. The blueprint of all pop music. The mother album of all mother albums. Are you really surprised this is number 1?
It's
Britney, bitch.
For an album released during one of the most turbulent times in Britney's life, she managed to create her best record to date. Though perhaps it is this quarter-life crisis that makes it feel so incredibly personal and rich. In the opening single, Britney sings,
Feels like a crowd is saying, give me more.
subtly mimicking the hungry press and general public who never get tired of taking from her.
Her song is called Give Me More for a reason, because all you people want is more, 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 more!
But in the very next song, she reminds us that she can and will make it through the chaos because she's Britney, bitch.
And with a kid on my arm, I'm still an exception. I know you want a piece of me.
Blackout embraces a more rugged, urban feel, and there's not a single skip-worthy song to be found, with every track earning its place.
I like this part.
On Blackout, Britney proudly declares she's not to be trifled with, belting,
Living legend, you can look but don't touch.
This self-assured confidence is backed up by Britney's one and only executive producer credit. Her creative spark truly shines from beginning to end, proving that she can craft something incredible when given the lead.
Hey baby, whether it's now or later, I got you. You can shake me out, 'cause I got you overrated.
Not only was the album's dark electropop sound deeply influential at the time, but a whole slew of modern pop divas cite Blackout as a major inspiration for their music and style.
What's your favorite album of all time?
It's probably Blackout by Britney.
There's no doubt in our minds, this is Britney's magnum opus.
You want a piece of me.
Do you agree with our ranking? Sound off below and feel free to turn the comment section into a circus. Just don't get toxic.